our trip to Mexico City, we traveled with a large group of people. That means a lot of mouths to feed. So while our group explored the city, WSDA Director Derek Sandison and I went into a Mexican grocery store to see if we could find some Washington-grown food to keep our group happy and well-fed.
That's one of the things I love being in a foreign country is going to a supermarket or grocery store so I can see kind of just the items that like everyday people are buying and how it's different than what we see back at home and stuff.
As we looked at the produce, we ran into the Mexico representative for Washington apples and cherries, Juan Carlos Morera. He told us that when Washington cherries aren't in season, Mexico imports different varieties of cherries from other countries. Still, customers get excited when Washington cherries finally hit the shelves.
Washington cherries have a fantastic explosion of flavor.
Yeah.
They have a larger size and the color is so intense. Since it's a very seasonal product, we take the circus approach where we say the circus is coming,
Okay.
So summer cherries are coming. You will see them in your retail stores very soon.
That's awesome. So you're the hype man for the cherries.
Next, we walked over to the apple section where many varieties of beautiful Washington apples were stacked high on the shelves.
And apple in Spanish is manzana. Okay. Well, I'm going to get some apples.
Yep.
Shall we? I'm driving the cart. I get to choose.
Yeah, you get to choose.
As we walked into the frozen food section, we ran into another friend from our group. Potato grower Mark Hammer was admiring his product and how far it had come from his field back in Pasco.
We're a long way from Pasco, Washington, aren't we, Mark?
Yeah, but feel a little bit at home.
But a
seeing our
little bit at
product.
home.
Yes.
I grow French fries for Lamb Weston. There's McCain and also Simplot, and so as a grower, it's super rewarding to see our product down here in Mexico and see that the popularity of French fries is just blown up across the country.
All around the world, you'll see Washington French fries. Chances are, if you go into like McDonald's restaurant in Japan, for example, the French fry you're eating is from Washington.
Yeah.
Could be your
It could be
potatoes.
my potato, yeah.
So you're getting a little sun down here?
A little bit.
Some cerveza?
A little bit of cerveza.
Speaking of cerveza, before we left, we had to pick up some famous Mexican beer.
Mexico, they love their beer.
They do, and they export a great amount of beer around the world. They use a lot of Washington hops in the production of the craft brews down here. About 70 to 80% of the hops grown in the United States are grown in Washington State. Most of them in the Yakima Valley.
Our hops make good beer.
Our hops make good beer, and the world knows it. So
we're gonna go check out.
All right.
And eventually we're gonna have our beer, have our cerveza. I love it.
Sounds good.
Yes, thanks for shopping with me.
You bet. My pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks for letting me drive the cart.